Alright, track guide here. Fairgrounds. I try and do it a little bit. Probably do like a 10 lap run, tires, and then break down a lap or something like that. Anyways, this track, the setup iRacing uses is the Nashville Oval that you see there. Going out here cold turkey, so
Pit lane speed limit is
we'll
35
see how it
miles
goes.
per hour.
I have run some laps here before, so. So I think there at the start of that line, dotted line on the high groove, you gotta really roll the center. So a little bit before that dotted line starts on the high groove is a pretty good, gotta be patient on the throttle here. But use that as your reference, I think. Kind of below this first dotted line is your preferred line. Using about 50% throttle, really letting it roll and staying in the brake decent amount of time. Yeah, about 50% brake, kind of rolling out of it before I roll back to the throttle some. That exit wasn't the greatest.
0.4, slower than your best.
I wouldn't really focus on lap time too much. I would focus on consistent line, the lap time and whatnot.
You're
I'm not out here
0.1 off your best.
hot lapping or anything like that. If you do get back into a throttle too hard on exit, it will want to try and come around on you, so. This car backing up the corners is important. It will burn the right front up if you drive in too hard. Missed it a little bit there. And you might be able to run a little bit higher and have some pace, but I think that bottom,
puts you 0.1 off your best.
bottom line's going to be the preferred groove. Got it a little too hot there as well. I'll do.
You're now 0.3 off
Exactly.
your best.
10 laps and look at tires. That way, if you do decide to practice some, you can kind of compare apples to apples. I did 10% track state when I launched this session. I just launched it using the server settings I had set up for
You're currently 0.3, slower than your best.
the race next Sunday. If you're not sure how to launch it based off of those settings, let me know. I can help you do that. But each session will start at 10% wear or track state and then progress on. Practice, qualifying,
That
and
puts
race.
you 0.4 off your best.
Track drive's pretty good. Setup seems pretty comfortable. You just gotta worry about getting into the throttle too hard. Let's do one
You're
more lap.
currently 0.4 off your best.
Missed it a little bit there as well. Alright.
You're now 0.5 off your best.
See what our tires look like. Alright, so that's pretty even on the right side, so 93. Left side's actually wear out a little bit too. So, I don't know if it's gonna be really needed, but let's go ahead and kill the webcam here so you can see inputs. I'll break down the fastest lap. So right here is where I started lifting and applying some brake for this turn. You can see I kind of peak at like 50% brake, and I'm slowly easing out of it. Off of it there, about 50% throttle, and staying pretty close to 50%. I mean, I'm still 3/4 here. Back to full throttle here. So pretty much when you're out the straight, same. So out of the throttle here and braking quite a bit before this dotted line up here. Same amount of brake roughly. And then I got back to full throttle about here. Alright. Hopefully this video is a little bit shorter. Not spend as much time reviewing it. Let me know if you got questions.